forget. Is everybody up? Who's here? Someone's here. Someone just joined. I got my lighting is so bad. Sorry, guys. Yeah. I know you set your alarm, huh, Nicole? Nicole, you're not gonna be well, you already know it, but I saw Boston Duel. I can't wait to talk about it. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. Good. I haven't slept a lot recently this past couple of days because I've been staying up. But and I work today. It is obviously 8:30 in Los Angeles. I got home a few hours ago and kind of did a few of my videos, reacted to a trailer, and then got ready for this live. How are you? Hi, guys. I don't know if Marie's gonna be here. I feel so bad, but it's just Hi, John. Oh, John is here. Did you guys read John's summary from the future? I'm so predictable. Pretty like when I read that, John, I started laughing because even though I hadn't really written any like agenda, but that pretty much what I was about to talk about. But you know, me, I am predictable. But oh my gosh, you guys. I know I'm going to talk about my fan meet experience. So let me know if I'm getting too annoying, but I can't believe I saw them. John, are you ready for this? I touched them. I touched them. Hi, Jaden. Thank you for joining us. 2 hours. Oh yeah, it's 10:30 already where you are. Hawaii was amazing. I was in Hawaii for like a week. I'm always on. That's like my third Hawaii trip in about 15 months. So almost every 5 months, I'm in Hawaii. I don't have a lot of money, but I just go because it's fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. So going back to Boss and Newell's fan meet. This was 2 days ago here in Los Angeles. So I ended up purchasing the VIP. Actually, before I start, I want to thank our very generous patrons on Patreon for making that possible because that's pretty much how I got the tickets was I bought it using the Patreon money that I've collected over the past a year and a half. So because the tickets were not cheap, they're very expensive. I think I paid $325 US for one VIP ticket, which is a ridiculous amount of money. But because of you guys and your generosity, I was able to afford it. So thank you. It was a dream come true. It sounds very cheesy, but it really was. So it started at 4:30, which was sound check. 4:30 in the afternoon. Of course, I got there almost 5 because I'm Filipino and that's what we do best. We're always late. So I got there 4:50, almost 5. Um, Only the VIP people were let in. The general public weren't, or the general admission holders were still outside waiting in line. So I felt kind of cool walking in, walking past them. I'm like, I have a VIP ticket. I walked in, and then they're almost done wrapping up the sound check. But somebody from the audience screamed, "Happy birthday, Noel!" I guess it was his birthday last week, so we ended up singing "Happy Birthday" to him, which was kind of cool because the whole theater was singing "Happy Birthday" to him. So it was their first U.S. tour, I think. So we hope that he felt special. Um, and then after that, they kind of wrapped up the sound check. They just left for like, I think, I want to say an hour, maybe 45 to an hour, which sounds a long time. But when you're there and you're just so excited to be there and you can't believe that you're breathing the same air as them, I really didn't mind the wait because everybody was so nice to each other, like talking about um, our common interests. BL, everybody was kind of have their little subgroups talking to each other about. I overheard somebody talking about Love in the Air. Obviously, people were really mad about Tharn Type for some reason, so I didn't really hear majority of their conversation. But one of the ladies was very passionate about her dislike or dissatisfaction of the second season of Tharn Type. So there's a lot going on. Like it was just so fun to kind of look around and everybody's like, they all have the same interests as you, because I'm always here in my little tiny apartment by myself talking to you, but to actually have somebody in person to like kind of bounce off like ideas or experiences was just kind of nice. So it was nice. So they left for about an hour, and then boss um, gestured this to the audience. So we figured they were hungry, so they're gonna eat and change into showtime outfits. And Marie's here. Hi, Marie. Good morning. 5:30 a.m. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Marie. Good morning to you. Surprise. She made it. Marie, I was just talking about my experience at the my Boston Newell fan meet experience. And then like around 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit past 6 o'clock, they started the show, and they did, the singing songs individually and as a couple, and then they played games, and it was very reminiscent of the fan meet of Z and Nunu last year that I attended. So I feel like that's kind of their formula. They do the sound check and then they sing songs individually. Um, they played games and answered some questions from the audience, which was kind of nice. One thing they did a little bit differently here than Z and Nunu's was reenacting a few scenes from Love in the Air, which was really cool to see them in person. I was just like in awe to see them reenacting certain scenes was really nice. So, and then they spent a lot of time taking pictures with everyone, like individual pictures and doing the high touch. I feel like they spent at least half of the time just taking photos with fans and like signing. I don't know if they were signing autographs. I can't remember, but it was like at least a 4.5 to 5 hour fan meet. So that's a long time because for Z and Nunu was only like maybe 2 hours at top. So 5 hours. I got out of there at 10 p.m. on Friday night. But yeah, for those of you, I posted a few stories and reels on my tiny little Instagram, on my TikTok, and also here on YouTube and on my other channel. So hopefully you guys were able to see a few of those. Um, I want to talk about Boss though. Boss, actually, prior to this fan meet, like he was okay to me. Like he was handsome, whatever, just very attractive Thai actor who happens to be in one of my favorite BL series. So with that being said, like I wasn't a huge, oh my god, I'm a huge fan of yours type of stuff, but seeing him live, that completely changed everything. Like he wasn't even in my top like 20 Beale favorite Beale actors, but after this fan meet, like he shot up to like number 3 or something. It's so crazy. He was just first like just seeing him visually in person. Like he's a very tall person. Like I think he's 6 feet. But what kind of surprised me the most of him was his like facial structure. I don't know. He kind of his face looked to me a lot significantly smaller in person than it is on screen. I don't know. It's not a bad thing. Like he kind of reminded me of Jungkook a little bit from BTS. Like when I saw Jungkook in person at a concert, like his face looked small. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But it's not a bad thing. But it kind of just struck me. It caught me by surprise. But when we finally did the high touch, you guys saw some of you may have seen my video. He looked me in the eye, you guys. He looked me in the eye. And not even like just, because the way it works is for those of you who are not familiar, they are sitting like right behind a table on stage, and then all the fans kind of just line up, right? And then we individually walk up to them and just do like a high five, high touch type of stuff. So the moment he sees you walking towards you, like he's already like locked eyes with you, like he's already looking at you. And then, sometimes, at least from what I've seen on YouTube, like on different fan meets, like once you've done your high five with your idol or with an actor, like they don't even look at you anymore. Like they're looking at the next person coming up, like the next person behind you. But this one, boss, as I was walking away, he was still looking at me, like saying, thank you, and just being very like genuine about being happy that I was there. I don't know. That's like kind of I know that's how he is with everyone, but like I just felt so special that he did that. Um, and as I went back to my seat and I was watching him doing the same thing to almost every single person. Like he's really taking the time to look at you in the eye and thank you and smile at you for being there. And he did that for like at least 2 hours because there's a lot of different tiers. One tier you only get like a group photo, another tier you get like a group photo, like meaning like there's like 6 of you guys versus 2 of them, like you take photos with them. And there's also a tier where you take selfies with them, which I did not get to do. You get to use your own cell phone and do selfies with them. Wouldn't that be cool? But what I ended up getting was I was standing in the middle of them, and you just get to do your own poses. Like I don't know why I didn't think about like clever poses, because I just kind of did this and I had their like chins kind of resting on, not really touching my palms, but like I'm like this in the middle. Because I got so nervous, like I wanted to do something else, because some people were doing like really cool stuff. Like some of them like grabbed them by the arms and just kind of like pulled them towards them. I should have done that. Like I don't know why I didn't think about that. And then some of them are doing like superhero poses with them. Some actually like pretended to trip in front of him, and then as like they were about to like see what was happening, this guy started twerking in front of him. Like I was like, oh shit. But Boston Newell thought it was funny, so I thought it was funny. But yeah, it was just so much fun. Everyone was kind of everyone's just really respectful to each other, and no one, all except for this one lady. So we were lining up, right? I'm not gonna name her because I don't know her, but she. By the way, this crowd was very diverse. Like there are people that are much younger than me. At least they look like they're really young, and there are also people who seem older than me. And it was just like majority of the audience there are female. Like I only counted like maybe 6 or 7 guys, including myself. So it was very intimidating in the beginning because I'm like, what the heck? Like, come on, guys, it's like representation here. I need some backup. But as the show kind of progressed, it was whatever. It was just fine. But this lady, we were getting ready to do the photos with the actors. And I just kind of, asked her like, oh, have you thought about what kind of pose you want to do once you get up there? And this lady straight up told me, I don't know, maybe just grab their butts. I'm like, and she goes, but of course I'm not gonna do that. I can't do that. It's so inappropriate. I'm like, why would you even say that? Like, actually, I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one that heard it. This lady had the balls to say, oh, maybe just grab their butts. But she used I'm not gonna say it here because I don't want YouTube to ban me, but you know what I mean? Like she used the letter A instead of butts. I was just like this lady. But other than that, like everyone was just so friendly, and not that she wasn't friendly, but I was just caught off guard because it was kind of an inappropriate comment to make, especially that up close to them. But anyway, that was fun. Sorry, I haven't been reading my you guys' messages because I was so excited to talk about it. So now that I have that out, let me start reading you guys' comments. Um, but yeah, I touched her hands. I already washed my hands, obviously, but I wish I didn't. Yeah, Nicole, it was $324. It was very expensive. But thank you to our patrons. I was able to go. Oh, that's nice, Marie. I wish I could work from home. But then again, like I don't think I have the discipline to do a good job because I'll be on my computer or my phone at home. Okay. Do the wiggle, Marie. Fan meetings must be like Comic Cons for BL fans. I would imagine so, Marie. I've never been to a Comic Con. I've always wanted to go to the one in San Diego, but I never had a chance to. But yeah, I guess so. Um, yeah, everybody was just so excited to be there. True, true. I was low key hoping that they would bring out Pete there, and I just kind of want to see him like in his new look. What do you guys think about his new look, Pete? Because it's pretty evident that he's made some um what's the term, enhancements, cosmetic enhancements. The camera, I'm like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, his face, John, boss's face looks so tiny and cute, and his skin, oh my gosh, he's flawless. I'm like low-key obsessed with Boss now. So I'm like rewatching certain scenes from Love in the Air. You know exactly which scenes I'm rewatching. I'm like, and I haven't stopped thinking about him. I was at work today, like looking at photos of Boss. I'm like obsessed. It's so crazy how that fan meet kind of just turned me into a Boss stan, like diehard Boss fan. You know, Marie, I thought about that question, but first of all, like when you're that up close to Boss or to Newell, I at least for me, like I froze. I really froze, and I don't know because they although Boss spoke a little bit of English, he did have a like an interpreter that would obviously interpret everything that he says. But I didn't want it to like I just didn't want to. I don't know. I got scared, and I didn't want him to misunderstand it and like I don't know, call security on me. So I thought about it. I thought about that question. I'm like, should I ask him? No. But Noel spoke more English than Boss. But I didn't realize how tall Noel was. Like I thought he was like maybe 5'5" or 5'6". No, homeboy is 5'10". Like he literally towered over me. I'm like, oh my god, he is so tall. Never wash those eyes again. Oh, I can't. I can't. But that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't. I'm still. I'm still. For $300, no, it was not front row. I could have had front row had I purchased the ticket earlier, Nicole, but I didn't. So yeah, everybody. I was kind of actually towards the back of the VIP section. I was like one of the last people that purchased the VIP ticket. So I was, I guess, in a way, in the middle of the entire stadium seating, whatever. Yeah, because I was late again. Late. It's a theme that I seem to be a very good at. What changes did Pete get done? I don't, to be honest, I don't know exactly, but he looks different. Like his face looks a little bit more elongated. His nose definitely looks like it's been revised. Um, Something else, I don't know. He still looks very cute to me, so I don't care. Do you, boo? Yeah, he has his nose redone. Oh, I didn't know it was for health reasons. Ah, good to know. Yeah, he's got some work done. Really? He looks so different to me, Marie. So different. Who looks like Bible and Build? Nicole? No, it's not just the hair. Honestly, he looks so much different to me, especially after Oh Boss, especially after seeing the trailer of the Love Sea series. I just see a huge difference. I don't know. Is it just me that's seeing the difference between Pete's looks? Oh my gosh, maybe I am. My eyesight's that's not as good as I thought it was. Boss, does he look like Bible combo or was it the ponytail? What? I don't see it's I don't think he looks like Bible at all. Or Pete. I mean or it's Pete because of that's his character's name. Build. I don't know. Does he? No, I don't think he does. Does he? Anyway, but he looks mm. Boss is my new favorite. Yeah. I don't know. Are you guys excited for the Love Sea? There's a lot of series coming out soon. No, it's not. Mm. Why is there a heart here? Can I heart it? Oh, yeah, there's a heart. Yeah. I don't see the resemblance, though. Mm, okay. I had no idea. I didn't even know that he already had his nose done back then. But that makes sense. Mm. So Love Sea comes out like very soon, and I know Marie. Was it you, Marie, that said that it's still they're still giving you like a Love in the Air vibe? I forgot if it was you. I read it somewhere. YouTube just dropped a commercial in. Oh, I don't even know how that works. How weird. Um, so recently I monetized this YouTube account. I was like eligible a long time ago, but I was so scared. I didn't want to accept it. So now I guess YouTube just does like random commercials now. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't put that there. Um, Boss, he looks. I didn't really think about sniffing him, but he looks very fresh, and I'm sure he smelled good. But I made sure I smelled good. I bathed in my cologne right before I started driving to the theater because I don't. The last thing I want them to remember me by is my BO. So I made sure I smelled good. You know, it's interesting that you mentioned that, Marie, because I just saw um what is that? Oh shit. My Love Mix Up trailer. And I have the same feeling about Gemini and Fort's character. Is that weird? Hey Lynn, welcome. Although I am like I really love their characters in Love in the Air. And it's kind of good to see Pete's character, at least in Love Sea, um, in a much more, I don't want to say like lively or vibrant um demeanor, or kind of, he's a lot more upbeat than in Love in the Air, at least during those, because when I think of his character in Love in the Air, I always gravitate towards the dark moments of that series. It's just how my brain is connected to his character. Like I go straight to him having those nightmares, and yeah. So when I look at his character now in Love Sea, at least based on the trailer, I'm like, "Oh, okay, at least he seems more happy and kind of, you know, not as dark." So I didn't see his character as similar to probably the way you see it, Marie, but that's because of that. Oh yeah, you just have to watch. Oh no, it was I was talking about my experience at the fan meet, and one of the fans went up to Boston Newell and pretended to trip, but then right before he was like about to recover from tripping, he started twerking. So we were all caught by surprise, but I thought it was funny. And Marie wanted me to go up to Boss and ask him what the difference was between daddy and husband, I think. But I got so scared that I would offend him and I would get myself kicked out. So I didn't ask him. Oh, they serve alcohol there, by the way, you guys, at the theater, at the fan meet. So you know me. I went straight to the bar, got me a beer. They didn't sell alcohol at the Z and New News fan meet, so that was another difference. I took so many videos though. I don't know if I'm gonna. Can I help you? My cat is here again. Hello. She's like, you're being too loud. I'm trying to sleep. She looks like she just woke up. They said hello, baby. Okay, shy. They said you're cute. How do you see your tail? Fan meets are fun. This is my second fan meet. Um, I wish they would come here more often, but I exit left. But yeah, it's kind of the one thing I do want to say though. Since I've been to two fan meets here in the U.S. or in California, um, in comparison to their fan meets in, let's say, Thailand or anywhere in Southeast Asia, the crowds are a lot smaller. And I personally like it because I feel like there's more, it's more intimate. But I can't help but think of, when what they think with the actors when they see the crowd, because I'm sure they're so used to getting mobbed at airports or at their fan meets, they're able to fill a stadium full of people. But here, like for instance, for both fan meets I've been to, um, capacity of this theater, I don't even know how big is the Alex Theater. Um, but I don't even know, but it was only like half full, maybe even less. So when you look at, I don't know if you follow their Instagram account, Boss and Newell, they actually showed their selfies with us in the back, and you see there's a lot of empty seats. If you look very closely, I'm actually towards the end with my glasses on because I'm blind. So, but yeah, the crowd is much smaller. So I I kind of like low-key feel bad for them. I'm kind of like a little embarrassed that this is all we got, United States. Like, come on now. There's got to be more people than that. But maybe because it's the pricing that is turning people off, or they just don't know much about it, or the marketing wasn't as well executed. Because I mean, the crowd was smaller. Um, but yeah, see, I can pull it up. But I liked it because there's more Boss and Newell for me. Where'd it go? Maybe it's sending me mine. Oh god, you can't even see it. Oh my god, it even looks like there's less because right now they're in San Francisco for their fan meet there, and they posted about 45 minutes ago a same selfie with their fans, and the crowd looks a lot like even smaller than ours. That's kind of sad. Like they came all the way over here, you guys. Come on, we can do better than that. See, their photo didn't even show. They angled the camera a little bit lower so you wouldn't be able to see the empty seats in the back. Oh, how sad. Because if you look at their LA photo, I don't even know how much you guys can see this because it's probably really blurry. But the dark line towards the back behind us, those are all empty seats. There's a lot of seats that are empty. So Anyway, you follow them on Instagram. You guys can see it there. I know they never. I've never seen them actually go to the East Coast, Nicole. I don't know why. Is it because it's more expensive for them to book a venue there? Or I don't understand because I know they have fans there too. Were they in Hollywood? I had no idea. Are they really getting married? Oh my gosh. I almost dropped my phone. I want them to come back again. I wonder if they're coming back after their fan meet back to LA. Mew and Paul. I didn't really, well, I've only seen Tarn type, so I don't really know much about, but they look very good together though, I must say. Like they're really working that fan service. You know, I've come to a point, I mean, I still consider myself as a newbie in the BL community in terms of being a fan, but I've come to a point where I'm like, all of this is fan service, right? Am I wrong on that? Like, I'm just much more realistic. Not that I thought everything was all real back then, but they're actors. But now I'm like much more like right away when I see them getting all flirtatious in front of camera, I'm just like, that's cute. But I know that's all fan service. Not that I don't buy into the fantasy, of course. Like as a fan, I want to see that, and I'm convinced that they're together. But then after that scene, I'm like, that was cute, fan service, but that was cute. Oh, guys, I think some of you already know this, but I'm starting to watch Unknown. I really like that series. I'm only on episode one, but so far I'm loving it. I like that it's short. That's my grown up. I guess, when you, because I read like comments about people fighting on social media about like fan service versus that. I'm like, come on, guys. It is. It's fan service. They're getting paid to do that, and it's working, obviously. Oh, I believe that they're genuine friends. I don't follow them as close as some of probably you may have, but Do you think they're getting like extra? Is it publicity like for an upcoming project, or trying to test the water and see how the public would react of their ship? Or like, do you think they're also getting some type of like bonus for like playing into that character in public, make us believe that they're more than just friends? I don't know. It could be all of it. It could be none of it. So, but I'm I'm almost positive that it's a little bit of mixture of everything. I agree. As long as they get along and everybody benefits, however people see them as either friends or a couple or whatnot, as long as they're getting along, I'm all for it. True, exactly. It could be all of it or none of it. But it's all for entertainment. I love it. I know I noticed them too, like increasingly being, I don't know, because social media, once you like one photo, like they start feeding you with similar photos. Mm, that makes sense too, Jaden, because I wasn't really there um during the Max Tool era. Like I didn't see any of their series, so I'm sure you have a different point of view than me. Oh, Nicole, I'm watching. Jin is coming out very soon, so I'm excited. And that other guy. Wait, what happened between them? Did they have a fallout? What happened with um golf? I never really followed them. I know that other guy. I like golf though. I think he's so cute. But golf hasn't been very active on social media. I noticed. I don't know. I actually saw Tarn Type, the first one, and it was good, but it wasn't my favorite. The other guy. I don't know. I was kind of annoyed with that bad guy's character. It was annoying. I don't know. I forget his name. See, that's how I'm not as interested in that series because I forgot the other guy's name, the bad guy. Oh, was it a mixture of another show? I had no idea. I didn't watch the second show because the first one really didn't. It didn't really interest me as much, so I didn't even bother watching the second season. Mm, I see. They were like too obvious, like that they're overdoing the fan service game. Oh, they did. I honestly don't see. I don't even follow. Like, I don't know what happened if they had a fallout. So I guess there needs to be like a balance between overdoing it and just enough fan service, because especially now that there's people have been called out for it, like people that couples or actors need to be a lot more careful and strategic in how they show their intimacy um, out in public, because it can easily come across as overdoing it, and then it obviously can turn people off. You think anybody else is doing that right now? That's like, okay, guys, you guys are overdoing it. I can't think of any. I heard about that, Marie, like that they didn't really have a lot of appearances or interaction, but then people are still like trying to like pair him up or something. 20, oh, that came out in 2020? I guess so, because that's when I got into BL2, but it was Together the series that I saw first. And then I think maybe Tharn Type. I can't remember. Or was it I Told Sunset About You? I can't remember, but I know the first one was Together the series. Yes. Go ahead, Lynn. Fans can get really, really carried away. Like, I don't understand that part. Is it an age thing? Because, or is it the maturity level? I don't understand. It's they're actors. Of course, they're gonna be playing that, but to a certain degree. But you shouldn't fill in the blanks and start making up stuff. I don't know. There was a question. Oh, Boston Newell. Oh, totally fan service. They weren't even like as affectionate on stage. Like they weren't. I could tell that Boss was trying to like do the fan service thing, but then Noel would kind of wouldn't necessarily engage. Like at one point, Boss was like putting his head closer to or his face closer to Newell, and Newell would just kind of look away, but smile, like not like trying to avoid him or anything. So I don't know if it was he was trying to avoid looking like they're over exaggerating it. But oh totally. I know they are not a couple. You could tell they're not a couple in real life. But that there it's a job that they have to do. But I still felt really giddy because I've seen what they've done. I have seen what they've done, what they could do to each other, at least on screen. And even the writer incident in Love in the Air was mentioned during the fan meet, which was so funny. It was so funny because they both blushed. I blushed too because that writer scene in Love in the Air, as we all know, was pretty intense. So yeah. Oh yeah, they're definitely not a couple. And I'm glad because, you know, they're I just like that, they have boundaries between each other. I didn't say don't say no. I didn't see that one. You started right before COVID. I started right after COVID. I think it was March or May that hold on, let me turn this off. I started I think May to get to the series. Yeah, I think it was May. Oh, the first fan meet with Nunu. Oh yeah, because aren't they a real couple in real life? Or at least that's what I heard. I never really looked too much into it. Um Now that we're talking about fan service, I don't know. They weren't as affectionate either, but that's because they're on stage. But if you told me that they were, I would have believed you. Yeah, I definitely sense that they're more affectionate. I can't even. I don't know. Is it? I don't know if it's because I've heard so many people say that they're a real couple. Did they actually even confirm that? I don't know, but I heard that they were a real couple. And looking back to that fan meet, I could see that. I could see that. A ride or die. Oh my gosh. I was hoping for them to reenact that scene, Marie, but that wouldn't be appropriate. But yeah, they definitely reenacted some scenes, but not the writer scene. Like I'm gonna teach you how to be a writer or something. So imagine. I'm not familiar with Max Nate, but Z and Nunu. Again, I think I don't know. It's just really hard for me to believe that people are real couples. Like BL ships are real couples. Um, you never know, but I could see Z and Nunu. Like I could see that. If you told me that they were actually a real couple and they came out and said, "Yes, we're together, we're seeing each other exclusively," like I wouldn't be surprised. But part of me is still very reluctant to actually buy into that because you know they're in the entertainment industry, they're actors, they want people to believe that they're a real couple, obviously for more engagement. But hmm, I don't know, I'm on the fence on that. But again, if you told me that they're a real couple and they came out and confirmed it themselves, I would not be surprised. But Boston Newell, definitely not a couple, but they look good together. They have very good chemistry. Boss is I can't stop talking about Boss. He's such an entertainer. Like literally the entire 5 hours of the fan meet, his energy never dipped, never dipped. It was like so high up. While Noel, you could tell, well, Noel is also a little bit more reserved than Boss, but you could tell that during the fan meets and people are taking selfies with them or like doing the high touch, you could tell that he looks kind of like tired. Like he still looks really good though, but you could tell that he's not as energetic. I mean, they were majority of the time they were on their feet, like singing, dancing, doing jump ropes, running, and taking photos and selfies with fans. So that's exhausting. So towards like the second half of the taking photos and whatnot, you could tell that Noel was just like, I'm tired, but I had to smile because these people spend so much money and they're here to support us. So I have to smile. And, like you could tell that he's really doing his best um, to, make all of us feel appreciated, as fans. So, but boss, oh my gosh, we have a visitor. Hmm? No, thank you. No, okay. Maybe a little bit. Thank you. I know. Exit left. Will you please? That you're working. I am drinking at work. I'm not working. I'm talking to my friends. More. Okay, that's enough. It's like Thank you so much. Sorry, I just had to get a refill. Oh God. Well, actually, this is all fan service, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not part of the LGBT community. This is all fan service. Oh no, he's very elusive. You see more of my cat than my boyfriend. Oh my God, Mile and Apple. Speaking of Apple, that man, dude. Damn. Shit. Open up a cold one. Apple's beard is. I love it. He looks so sexy with his beard and mustache. This is fan service. Actually, this is a lot. Actually, this is a lot. At a restaurant, this is probably like what, $50? Because they only give you this much. But I'm at home. Box wine. I actually got this wine for our Vegas trip, but we ended up not drinking it because we were drinking something else over there, and we didn't even touch my box wine. So I'm drinking it here at home. Why not? Oh, oh, that's strong. What's that? Thank you, po. Cheers, everybody. Dinner is served. With or without beard, absolutely, but something about the beard. Oh my God. I'm like, hello, senor. I'm eating I'm eating noodle and fried chicken. Filipino represent. Of course, Pinoy na Pinoy tayo. We are very Filipino. You have to see him. Apple with a beard. Oh my god, with that like brown skin, like everything. He looks so sultry. I think that's the best term for me to describe him. Very sultry. I love it. And I like him because I don't know if he wears makeup. If he is wearing makeup, like they really did a very good job at not making it seem like he's wearing makeup, but his natural appearance, aka no makeup, no, I don't think he's got any surgical plastic surgery done. I could be wrong. If they did, again, they did such a great job because I don't see it. But he just looks so naturally handsome to me. Apple. John, we're still waiting for that brownie that you're supposed to be baking us. Cheers, Marie. I know you're drinking coffee right now. Luckily for me, tomorrow is Monday. Here in the United States, it's observed as holiday. It's Memorial Day, so a lot of us are off or are not working on major holidays like Memorial Day. So I am off tomorrow, so that's why I'm here and I can stay as late as I can. And you guys are just gonna have to leave the chat because I'll be here forever. Just kidding. Right, no cosmetic surgery done. He just looks. Mm. I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you, Apple, 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 and his eyes and his smile, everything about that man is so cute. I'm on my way, John. I am on my way. Which buses can I take to get there? Don't, Nicole. Bye. Ending this. I'm ending this. Don't do that. Prior to the fan meet, hands down, Apple. But after the fan meet, baby, let me tell you. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one. I really, that's like the meanest thing you could ever ask me. Boss versus Apple post fan meet. That's mean. Um. Oh gosh, where is that? Hold on, guys. Hold on. No, that's not it. Hold on. I could look something up. Okay, for those of you, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but did I post this somewhere? I can't remember. Hold on. Hold on. I'm looking something up. I didn't. Damn it. Can you guys see? Okay, you guys can see. That's the moment he looked at me. Look at me. Did you see that? Okay. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Look at that. Although I did wish Newell happy birthday, but I think he was just too tired to hear what I was saying with my thick ass accent. So he probably just said, "Okay, bye." But boss, Lord, imagine. Hold on, I have to pause it there. Tell me he's not looking at me. Tell me he is not looking at me. Right? I can't believe it. Like I still to this day wish I did not. He has big hands, by the way. Um, I still can't believe I touched them. Their hands. Bye, Lynn. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care. We'll see you soon. Apple. Yeah, he's very handsome. I guess I'll give you that. I give you that. I see why you would take Apple. Maybe if I met Apple in real life also and um, saw him treating his fans as well as um, Boss treated his fans, treated us, then maybe I'll say Apple. But something about Boss to me just extends beyond just looking incredibly attractive. He was just so gracious and honestly looked every single fan, and there were hundreds of us there. Every single one of us went up to them at least once to take photos with them. And I kept observing him because I'm like, is he like this to just me, or like after I saw that, I'm like, I felt less special because I saw that he was doing it to everyone. But looking back, I'm like, damn, this man is really like nice. You know what I mean? Like I know he's getting paid to be there, but you could tell, and you could tell when someone is like super genuine about their intentions, and he really was one of those human beings that you could tell that okay, like he's a nice person. Like you could tell. I'm not saying that Newell wasn't, but Newell just seemed to me at he was much more reserved and maybe shy a little bit. But oh, speaking of Boss, he did some really questionable gestures and movements on stage that I may or may not have watched multiple times in the dark. Just kidding. But no, he was so playful, you guys. Where is it? Anyway, you'll see it on my Instagram, on my Oh, I posted that on YouTube, didn't I? I did. Oh yeah, even Marie commented on that. Just kidding. You guys have seen it. Yeah, Apple is definitely mature, much more grown up, and much more relatable to me. Also, very sexy. Yes, absolutely. The fan meet, that's okay. No, it wasn't $5,000. I would not have been able to afford that, even with my the money that I've collected from our genuine generous patrons. No, it was $300, which is still a lot of money. $300 is a lot of money. 325 to be exact. But it was, I think it was worth it because the show from sound check, which started at 4:30, which I was late for, but I got there before 5 o'clock, so that's fine. From 4:30 to about 10 p.m. So five and a half at least hour long. I know there are breaks in between, but just to be in that same space, breathing the same air as them. Um, Somebody just added me. Is it one of you guys? Jamila, Iris. Thank you. Ooh, I like her makeup, girl. Um, I think it was well worth it. Even if it cost a little bit more, I would still, knowing what I know now and having experienced what I've experienced, if they ever came back here, I would definitely pay that much or even more. I'll obviously have to save up for it, but yeah, it's worth it. big hands and big feet and big personalities. I love it. It's fucking noodle. Oh yeah, it was so much fun. I wish I could live stream it. I know Nicole, you wanted me to low key live stream it, but people are like, the staff are literally watching you. I did a little bit of live like right after their sound check when they had like an hour long break before they actually started the actual show. So I did a little like um live stream just to kind of test it out, but I could sense that the staff were looking at me, so I had to stop it. So, and they really specifically mentioned in one of the emails that I received after I purchased the ticket that there's absolutely no live streaming during the show. So I just didn't even want to risk it because I wanted to be respectful of the rule, and I didn't want to get kicked out. And it's just, just wanted to follow the rules. That's it. Really? Oh, that's so sad, Marie. No, this one again, boss. I don't know about GMMTV artists. Maybe they're just so tired of all of it, and they're just I don't know. They're just so tired. I don't know. I don't know. But if I was in their position, I probably I don't know. I get tired too. But I don't know. But Boss is just a whole different beast. I'm I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post some of the videos that I'll try to like s- post more stories and whatnot on my YouTube account shorts, and just kind of show you some of the behind the scenes while I was waiting for um huh? Oh, I see. Okay. While I was waiting for my turn to go up to them, like I was just watching Boss. I can't stop talking about him. Yeah, 5.5 hours is not bad at all, right? Because I think for Z and Nunu, I think I paid um maybe 200, 250, and it only lasted for like 2 hours. I think I can't remember now, but they definitely didn't spend as much time. Although I sat next to Z and I took a photo with him with a group, but I don't know what happened to the photo. But as soon as I get my photo from this most recent fan meet with Boston Newell, I'll definitely post it on our community page here on YouTube. I probably look really awkward because I could feel like the photographer, because they had their own photographer that would take photos of you as because I was standing next in between them, and I had my hands up like this, and I told them, can you guys rest your chins, but not necessarily touch it? Like I told them not to touch because you want to be respectful because I'm pretty sure they're gonna think I have dirty hands. So I was just like, oh, it's just kind of like maybe this much up. But I had this pose and I was smiling, but I could tell like my smile, I was like shivering. I was shaking. So I probably looked so awkward. So when I get that photo, whenever they email that photo to me, I'll share it with you guys. But I probably look so ridiculous. Like I don't know, but yeah. $25. Okay, so yeah, that's sad, Marie. Looking disengaged and bored like that, especially knowing that you're getting paid to be there. Um, that's doing kind of a disservice to your fans, I would say, right? Like that's still, you're at work, right? I hope they're getting paid, right? Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to see that because I would, this is what I felt, okay, as a fan going to the fan meet and experiencing what I experienced with Boss Newell. I love Newell. Like he made me feel welcome and appreciated, and I love that. But again, I'm gonna use Boss as an example. Somebody that I have admired since Love in the Air, somebody that I have been a fan of, not necessarily like the biggest fan of his, but I know him. I would recognize him if I ever saw him out in the street. And I obviously liked him enough that I was willing to pay that amount of money to go see him as a fan, right? You go to this fan meet events, you have a certain type of expectation. I expected to see him up close because I knew what I was getting paid for, I knew what I was paying for. I knew I was going to get a photo with them. I knew I was going to get a high touch experience with them. I knew I was going to see a whole show of them singing, dancing, playing games, answering questions and whatnot. um if they did just that, I would have been like, perfect, this money was worth every penny, right? But the fact that he, honestly, guys, like I can't overemphasize this enough. It really makes a huge difference when somebody that you look up to, somebody that you have admired, in a way, make you feel like you made the right decision to feel that way. In a way, validating your feelings. It makes me, knowing that he gave me like simple gestures. You and I can just look at each other and acknowledging your presence. But obviously it's a little bit different when you're getting that reciprocity from somebody you look up to. I mean, if we're friends and I look you in the eye when we're talking, like, to me it's just like, that's normal because that's how it should be. But if it's somebody that you look up to, they look you in the eye and saying thank you for being here, or thank you so much for just coming here, it makes a huge difference. Like, it makes me want to support them even more as a fan. And I consider myself as like not necessarily a young fan, but I'm certainly older than them. I'm 36. But as a fan, like, he just made me feel like I made the right decision to do this. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I walked in there, I saw a lot of younger fans. In a way, I felt kind of like, am I supposed to be here? On top of one of the only few males in that theater, I felt some type of, I felt kind of out of place, in the beginning. But as soon as I went up to him and he gave me that look and he thanked me, and just a simple gesture, very genuine thank you, and just very gracious, it made me like, all my insecurities and fear just kind of went out the window. Like, he really just made me feel so welcome to be there. And yeah, so I don't know where I was going with this, but he really made me feel appreciated as a fan. So with that being said, like, it makes a huge difference when somebody that, fan meets, the way these actors act towards you makes a huge difference. So I hope that I would never have to encounter fan meets where an idol or an actor that I look up to would treat me the way those people over at GMMTV, some of those, would treat me, being very disengaged. And because, it's not cheap to go to these fan meets, and, it takes a lot of time and preparation to go. And you have a certain level of expectations when you go. You've known you have a certain, preconceived notions and expectations of these actors. So, this is which is why you decided to spend money and go show up to their fat meets. So when you get that reaction of like, you know dismissive or disengaged, type of actors, then it kind of turns you off. So I wish I would never have to encounter that. But I'm rambling. But just that comment that Marie made just kind of made me sad, because fans spend so much time and money and effort to come to these fan meets, and to be treated like that is kind of, it's not kind of, it's very disappointing. So I sound like a mom or a dad or both. LA, is that LA prices? I feel like it's the same price in San Francisco. If anything, San Francisco is cost of living in San Francisco is even higher than LA. So I'm hoping that it's the same price because it's not fair. So, oh, thank you. No, trust me. I've taken really awkward photos and not so flattering. But thank you so much. That was very kind of you. Oh, that's really, yeah, Murray. That's disappointing because it's not easy. It's not cheap to come to these fan meets, and the least these actors could do is at least look interested to be there, act like you want to be there, act like you're happy to see us. Um, After all, you're an actor. You should be good at that, right? I know we have limits. I know we get tired. Even actors get tired too. But if you know that you're gonna be participating in a fan meet, but then again, like at least get enough rest the night before. But then again, who knows? Maybe they had like filming that ended at 5 a.m. earlier that day. So maybe they are tired. I don't know. I don't know. It could be because of that. Not making any excuses, but um, you know, I still think that it makes a huge difference when actors smile at their fans during fan meets, and make the eye contact is really what gets me. He really followed me. Yeah, it was such a fun experience. I would do it again. Would I pay another 300? I think I still have 300 left in my Patreon account, maybe. um it's a lot of money, but for Boss I would definitely pay the amount. I might have to put it on some type of payment plan. Klarna. But I will definitely do that again, even if it's just Boss. Honestly, this man was so kind to all of us. At 10 p.m. until the last high five or photo, he was still, energy level is still up here. So I love that. You know what? I follow certain actors on social media. That's how I found it. On, where was it? Instagram. That's where I found the uh, um the announcement for these fan meets. But moving forward, if you're subscribed to me, if I see anything, or if you guys see anything, let me know so I can post it on our community page so that everybody knows. Um, but moving forward, when I see a fan meet like announcement coming to the United States, I will certainly do my best to post it so that you guys are aware. But if you find out before I do, please feel free, and you're more than welcome to let me know, and I can post it on our community page so everybody can um, see. And maybe we could even meet there. Oh, how cool is that? That would be cool. I was talking to one of my friends on TikTok, and she was like, "I can't wait for Bright Wind to come here." I'm like, "Good luck, honestly, girl. Good luck." Because now that Bright has his own company, like he's not gonna want to have anything to do with anybody. Like he's too. He probably feels like he's too big for this. I don't know, but I would love to. Bright Wind is my very first ever BL Together series, so I will pay a lot of money to see them. And I will also might get kicked out of my apartment because I won't be paying the rent because I would spend all my money there. But yeah, she was like, "Oh, I can't wait for Bright Wind." Keep waiting, girl. Actually, don't even keep waiting because it's not gonna happen. Lynn, if you ever find anything in Chicago, if I know them, I'll certainly go because I have friends there. They've been wanting me to visit Chicago too for years. It's far from me. I'm in California. But if you find out that if anybody's going there and I know them, I would let me know and I'll certainly try to go. Marie, I'm not familiar with James, honestly. Um, but they talked a lot about Newell's new projects, like music projects. I think they were asked if they have any upcoming projects in the near future, and both of them said, "Yeah, we have a lot of music project coming up, not together but separately." And even Newell gave us a few samples of his songs, which was really such a treat because I didn't know he I didn't know he had a very prominent music career, honestly. But everybody like freaking lost it when he started rapping. I don't know if I have that on video. I took a lot of videos. I might start like just posting random shorts on Instagram. I mean, on here on YouTube, and it's up to you guys to see if you guys want to see it. I won't necessarily know the context of each videos, but I'm just gonna post them as like part of my experience there, and then you guys can watch it if you like, and you can skip it if you don't want to watch it. It's fine. But yeah, they talked a lot about their music career, which is really exciting. But then they also talked about filming a project together very soon. I was like, what? Oh, and they were asked who is a better friend, Pete? No, yeah, no. I keep saying his character name. Um, what the fuck? Oh my gosh, I'm spacing out. It's the wine. Hold on. Hold on. Loading. Hold on. Hold on. No, I swear I know their names. I promise. No. Why can't I think? I'm spacing out. Hold on. It is Pete. What a girl. Fort and Pete. They were asked who is a better friend, Fort or Pete. And I think they played it safe. They said they're both. No, I think Newell said Pete is more like an older brother type of friend. Had a lot of wisdom. I can't remember exactly the wording of how he said it, how he described Pete. But then he said Ford is like a baby, and then Newell said just like Boss is like a baby. I'm like, oh, how cute! I love it. Lynn, come to LA. You too, Nicole. Let's go see John. Right? Wouldn't that be cool? That would be so awesome. The next fan meet, I'm gonna have to let's plan that. That would be so awesome. I met some really cool people at the fan meet, by the way. Like people that I didn't even like. Well, I just went there by myself. I didn't really have any. I don't know anybody like close to me that would be willing to go and spend that much money to get see a fan meet. But it'd be nice if you guys can come. Lynn out of the country, girl. That is expensive. She got the funds. I don't know. I don't know that one, Nicole. I don't know if I really don't know much about James. Yeah, Lynn, just check out one fan meet and it's gonna change your life. It's so fun. The only regret I had with this most recent fan meet was I didn't buy any merchandises. I didn't buy any shirt. I didn't buy any hat or whatnot. Um, I just didn't want to leave my seat because what if they showed up out of nowhere? Even during the intermission, like I didn't want to leave. I didn't even want to use the restroom. I had like a huge thing of Stella Artois beer, like this much, and I really had to go to the restroom really bad. But I'm like, I'm holding that in. I should have worn a diaper or something because I was not trying to leave. Because what if they do something really crazy and then I missed it? So I didn't buy any of the merchandises. I should have, because I saw people wearing like Boston Newell um, shirts there, which I know they bought it from the venue, but I just didn't go. All I got was like a photo, which is fine, whatever, and a whole bunch of memory. Um, and so which I will take with me forever. So I guess that's worth it until I start having memory loss. Hopefully, I won't. I did get a photo that boss handed me directly. Let me get it. It's very generic though. It's like really the photo, their promotional photo, but he handed this to me himself. Boss. He gave this to me. I was hoping that he would sign it, but he didn't. It's like a postcard basically. But he handed this to me. It doesn't smell like him, but you know. But he handed this to me. I still can't. Maybe they already sent me the photo. I just haven't seen it. Hold on, we're checking. Go high. No, not here yet. They're supposed to be emailing me the photo. Hmm? Oh my god, I missed so much. Hold on, sorry. Marie, I did not know that he was an SM trainee. It's funny because they actually made a comment. The host actually made a comment on his look um, during the fan meet because the host was like, "No, look, tell us more about your um, like transformation. Like you're trying, like you. It looks like you're becoming like a K-pop idol." I forgot that he is half Korean. Now it makes sense. The um the host's comment about him looking like a Korean K-pop idol, it makes more sense now. I forgot. I heard that he was half Korean, but I completely forgot. Lynn, you have to see BTS. You really have to. It was one of the most life-changing event for me when I saw BTS in Vegas in 2022 for their permission to dance. Oh gosh. It's one thing to like listen to them, obviously, and see them on YouTube and whatnot, but to see them in person and to feel the energy of the entire stadium and all the light sticks and everything, life changing. Like that's when I saw Jungkook and I was like, he has a really small face than on TV. And then Suga in person looks so angelic. His skin, I didn't really care too much about Suga prior to seeing them live. But when I saw them in person, I'm like, Suga's face is like flawless. And then when I saw my bias in person, B, Mr. Kim Taeyong, I died. I have a I don't know if you've seen my video. I think I posted my experience here on YouTube. Just if you haven't seen it, just try to see if you can find it. It's here on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, BTS is amazing. No, John does not live in LA County. He lives in OC, Orange County. Right, John? Lynn's got the fun. Shit. She's willing to come to see us, y'all. Marie, come here, girl. See, that's would be the real reason. Right. Exactly. Oh yeah. Nicole, you already know I'm like saving up for BTS concert because you know that tickets not gonna be cheap. That's not gonna be cheap. The demand is just too high, and they could pretty much do whatever they want in terms of pricing. Your son lives in Barstow? I drive past there whenever I go to Vegas. Barstow is like midway. That's like midway between Los Angeles, at least for me, Los Angeles to Vegas. When I say Barstow, that means I'm halfway to Vegas. So, how cool. There we go. Let's go to Barstow and then let's go to Vegas. V is also your bias. Same. Exactly. You're gonna say that you're gonna see him in Barstow, and then you just so happen to find out that your friends also live in California. And then me and John are gonna sneak into the back of your house and pick you up. And then like nothing, and then we'll drop you back off in the morning. Like nothing happened. Let's go, Lynn. John lives with rich and famous. John is rich and famous. I don't know if John is into that show though. John, did you ever watch that show? The OC? I didn't. Pacific Palisades. Pacific Palisades? Is that like in San Pedro near? John, I don't even know. Palisades. I know. Girl, trust me, Lynn. I know Barstow. I go there. We only go there or stop by to get gas, to take a piss, or to get food from um, Popeyes on our way to Vegas or on our way back home from Vegas. Yeah, there's nothing going on in Barstow. I'm sorry. It's just not something that It doesn't sound exciting to me, but it's peaceful. But I don't want peaceful. I want action. Oh wow. Hey, I like Taco Bell. Actually, I just had Taco Bell the other night. Oh yeah. See, even John knows. John knows. So from LA, if you're going to Las Vegas, you obviously, if you're coming from LA, you pass Victorville, right? Which is like maybe 40 minutes, an hour from LA. And then you hit Barstow, which is like what I consider as midway between LA and Vegas. And then from Barstow, usually that's where we, buy food or use the restroom and whatnot. From Barstow, you're only like maybe 2 hours away from Las Vegas, if there's no traffic. And then you hit Baker, and then you hit Prim, and then you're in Vegas. Trust me, I drive to Vegas all the time. Not all the time, but a lot. The rich, nobody lives in Malibu except for probably what's her name, Caitlyn Jenner. I think is the only one that lives there. That is so true, John. Barstow is for gassing, pissing, and eating. It really is. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That sums it up. That is Barstow. Nothing else goes on in that town. Girl, I know OC Misha Barton. I know OC. I'm 30. Girl, I know when that show came out. I never watched it because I was into at the time I was watching like the reality TV ones. It was the Laguna Hills and the Hills and whatnot. So OC was too scripted for me. So I never watched it. Yes. Yes, John. You better take that's what I'm saying. When you hit Barstow, you better take a leak or be willing to hold it until you get to Vegas because in between, although Baker has some restrooms, but yeah, if you can hold it from Barstow, it's like about a 2 hour drive, right, John? From Barstow to Vegas, then you're good. But I usually stop in Barstow to get food. Yes, Marie, Caitlyn Jenner. She's literally the only person I I know of that live in that area. Caitlyn Jenner. She's an interesting character. I don't necessarily agree with her viewpoints, but as a public figure, she's a very fascinating one because anyway, I don't necessarily agree with a lot of things that she says and the things that her previous self has done, but whatever. I don't want to open a can of worms. Who's Michael? Yeah, no. The OC wasn't it for me. Didn't really. It was too. whatever. And I never really liked Misha Barton. So the Joshua Tree, I've never been to one. I go to Palm Springs all the time, but I've never been to Joshua Tree. Oh, I see. Hi, Michael. It is in Overland. It is. Josh, yeah, my friends have been to Joshua Tree, but I don't know. I feel like there's nothing there. Like there's no hotel, right? Like it's more like camping in Joshua Tree, and there's no casino. In Palm Springs, there's a casino in Palm Springs, so I just go there for to play slot machines and get drinks. Although in Palm Springs, that's when I won many years ago. I won my $1,100 um slot a prize. Yeah, playing slot machine. I was betting like 75 cents per spin, and somehow like I hit like a bonus round, and I ended up winning like $1,100 from that machine in Palm Springs. Oh, I would love that, John. Lynn, Marie, Nicole, let's go. Anybody else who wants to join us, let's go. Let's meet at John's house. And then we're all going driving to Palm Springs. There's definitely a lot of boulders in Joshua Tree. From based on the photos, I've never personally been there, but yeah, we're actually going to. Where are we going to, for Ashley's? Bermuda Dunes. Apparently, that's like past Palm Springs. I'm so ready. When can we go, Marie? John, how many beds do you have? We're on our way. Palm Springs to me is I like to go there during the summer, which is pretty much the entire year except for winter. Just kidding, no. Summer specific because I was just there in was it March and it was like kind of cold. But between we like to go there between the months of June to like October when it's like super hot in Palm Springs, like over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, um, is when like to go to Palm Springs. It's hot, I know, but there's a lot of the almost every hotel, if not all, in Palm Springs, they have pools and they have misters in the downtown area. You know, those waters that you know sprinklers all over the downtown strip, so you wouldn't feel too hot when you're walking around. But I love the heat because it just relaxes you. Like there's really my friends are like, "What do you like Palm Springs? It's so damn hot." I'm like, "It is hot, but I don't go there to like go partying and go into clubs and whatnot. I go there to disconnect, and just have like a really nice cocktail by the pool and enjoy the heat. There's something about that heat and having access to the pool and walking distance from the bar, which is what the hotel we like to stay at. They have their own bar. So we love that. We love Palm Springs. I love it. So let me know if you guys are willing to go. I am so down. No, it's not a day trip from OC. You have to stay in Palm Springs at least a couple days. And it's not a close drive from the OC either. I think it's further, right, John? It's further from LA. I could be wrong. See, John is gonna be in Vegas, July 5th. Let's look at our schedule. Hold on, am I working that day? Oh, that's a Friday. Sorry, I worked that day. July what? July 21? I That's what I meant. I'm so sorry. Misters, not sprinklers. Sprinklers are a lot more aggressive. You know me and my Filipino roots, John. There are misters every. John, speaking of which, I actually one time, well, I don't know if this is related to misters, but are you familiar with the nightlife there, John? Or there's one, I forget the name of that bar or club or whatever in Palm Springs. It's not Hunters, but there's a club there right across from Hunters, a few steps across from Hunters. One time, me and my friends and my boyfriend, we went to Palm Springs, and the hotel that we like to stay at um, is only like 2 blocks away from the club we like to go to, which is Hunters, which is fun, laid back, whatever. Typical club. You dance and you get a drink. There's drag queens everywhere. Like, what more can you ask for, right? So somehow we got bored from there. So we ended up walking across the street to another club or bar or whatever. And one of our friends, female, straight, never really has been exposed to like Folsom or anything that is what's considered scandalous at a club, right? So she's like super innocent. We walk into this bar. There's a platform where typically Hunters, okay, so Hunters, so across from Hunters, but then walk to the right a little bit. I forget the name of it, of that bar. Um, there is, go-go dancers, right? Those male or female dancers that they dance at the club. You see them with typically with their tops off and and you put dollars on them, right? Like dollar bills. This is to kind of tip them. So one of the platform where usually a dancer is on, there was a dancer there, but he wasn't dancing. And there's a line of people like going up to him, but they were doing not just tipping, but they were doing, let's just say, things that I can't say here. I can't say it here. So my poor friend who's never seen anything like that, and has never seen remotely anything like that, she was just there like, what did you bring me to? It basically involves a like tongue and behind. So we were like, what the like even I hadn't seen anything like that in person. So we like just rushed out and in shock. We're like, what the hell did we just walk into? So since then, like we're now more cautious of like bringing our friends to bars in Palm Springs because you never know what you're gonna what you're gonna see. I don't know the. Do you know the name of the bar? Excuse me, sir. The Palm Springs where we brought Christina and she was so. Do you know the name of that bar? Chill Bar. Chill Bar. Ironically, it's called Chill Bar, and that's where they were doing anything but chilling. Oh my gosh! Yeah, there you go. Chill Bar. Sorry, guys. It's like so off topic, but it was funny. Apparently, in Chill Bar, that's what they do, John. Oh yeah, okay, good for you. Congratulations. You didn't see that, but even I was like low key traumatized. I'm like, I'm not here for that. Cleaning. Wait, what? Cleaning the fridge? Girl, I didn't know that's what it was. Why is it though? That's funny. Cleaning the fridge. Honestly, we didn't know. I didn't know that was going on. We walked in thinking, oh, we got bored of Hunters. Hunters is a very popular nightclub in Palm Springs where very typical. Like when you think about nightclub, you go in, there's a person that checks your ID, a bouncer, make sure that you're, of age to go there. And then once they see your ID and they clear you, you go in, and then you can pretty much are free to do whatever you want, which is like buy drinks at the bar, dance, or chill in the hangout area. That's kind of what you do there. So that's Hunters. It's very typical nightclub, whatever. I guess for some reason, maybe we didn't like the music that night, so we left and decided to go across the street and go to this place called Chill Bar, which is more of a less of a club and more of a bar, I guess. But they still have go-go dancers, these um, very fit male and or female dancers that would just stand and dance on a platform in the middle of a dance floor, right? So that's kind of how. So we just went there to see. We got drinks, and then we kind of just after we left the bar, we went towards the back to go to their dance floor, and that's when we saw the action, and we were like super super shocked. So we like left. Well, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if we finished our drink or we just kind of left it. But I was more embarrassed that my friend had to see that. Because I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, this is not what I thought was happening here. I thought we are just here to chill, but I guess this chill bar had other plans for us. What slang, John? What slang? I what is every? Oh yeah, what is everybody watching right now? I know. I'm like, we should be on. John has a an agenda for us. We're not even following. Oh, I see. Clean the fridge. What is everybody watching? I'm watching, aside from Cherry Magic Thailand version, and I'm very slow at things. You guys already know that. Um, I feel you in the air. I just started watching Unknown, and I saw the first episode of One Day Good Day. Oh, see, I haven't hit that episode yet. That's why I didn't know. I didn't catch it. I've only seen the first episode. Tomorrow I'm off, so I'm gonna be watching at least one episode of 1D, and who knows. I was like, what is Lady Good Day? Sounds like a drag queen's name. Lady Good Day. Good Day, I've only seen one episode. I really like it. I've never even heard that, John, but you know me. I'm really fascinated by Unknown. I've only seen the first episode, but my God, how did it change from brother to? Don't tell me if you've seen and finished the series. Don't tell me. But it's so crazy. How did it change from their initial relationship to you know how? I'm gonna watch at least 2 episodes tomorrow, so hopefully I'll get a better idea of what's happening. John, honestly, I heard that it was funny the first episode of One Day Good Day, but I didn't realize. People say it's funny, whatever, but like people have different preferences when it comes to humor. But when I saw the first episode, I'm like, this is the type of like comedy I enjoy, like comedy that I could actually relate to. Like they were like leg cramps during that time. Like, wait, what? Like that's funny, and just like trying to be what was he doing? Like he was called like too vanilla or something, right? Like he was too boring, supposedly. And he went all the way out, like way past too vanilla, like just overdid it. And I'm like, I did that. I did that during my younger years. Like I was doing those moves at the club, thinking that I would, get the attention that I was looking for, but it really backfired. Like looking back, I'm like, why the fuck was I doing all of that? Like there was no need to be doing all that. So I thought it was funny. Like that club scene was one of the funniest scenes, and the convenience store scene was one of the funniest because you could tell that it wasn't a regular thing that he would do, but because he was so desperate to kind of shed that good boy image, he was like trying to go overboard, which he ended up looking very comical. I love that. I loved it. I love that first episode. It's good to know that everyone else is also enjoying 1D because I intend to finish that series. 1D goodie. Do it. Free tasting, yes. Okay, thank you for being so considerate. I've only seen the first episode, but I remember the free tasting. Oh, by the way, I did a reaction to that, but again, our friend here in YT just wouldn't allow me to post it. So it's still I don't know if I'm able to post it, but it's on my Patreon, but it won't let me post it. But uh 1D, that scene in a convenience store with the rubber. I know if only we could get paid watching BLs, we all would be filthy rich. Did you notice the bad guys from another show? I think that question is for John from Nicole. I have a question for everyone. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you, Nicole. I'm not even gonna read it. So yes. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to multiple people. Okay. Thank God I did not. Okay, I'm not looking. I'm gonna go get a refill. Enjoy. Okay. Will you please?
You still have chug it.
Wine is not meant to be chugged.
Take a deep breath.
No.
Lastly.
They're talking about spoilers, so I cannot look.
What?
I don't know. I can't look.
They're talking about spoilers?
Spoilers alert.
For what?
On the very first show. Damn. She's drinking like she doesn't work tomorrow or something.
She doesn't.
Oh, she doesn't.
You still want to do dim sum? Because I was just asking if we are. She wants to join.
Wait, are we doing dim sum or Korean barbecue tomorrow? Or both?
I kind of don't want to.
Oh. Well, it's up to you. Well, I prefer dim sum with meats.
Yeah. Okay. I think so too. I mean, if they want to do Korean barbecue, they can. I just don't think
Yeah.
they are, but they can. What time tomorrow? 11?
11?
Is that too late? Or too early?
Oh, that's good. 11 is good.
I said 10 or 11.
10 may be too early. I don't know. Guys, this is the box wine that I got. Yes, but I didn't end up touching it. Okay, good. They're still talking about it.
Oh, it's for your show that you film?
Oh, I have no idea. Maybe. I know. Oh, look,
What do
the
you
cat.
want, mommy?
The cat is looking at the.
I cannot believe she was in your drawer this morning.
She was? Oh, because I left it open?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or I don't know if she opened it or something.
Sorry.
All I remember is looking up and I see a cat just peeking out of the drawer in front of me. I'm like, Mom,
That is the cat. Yeah, I think I left it open.
so cute. I kept calling for you to go see her, but I don't think you heard me.
Was I still home?
Yeah, you were getting ready.
Oh, I was? Oops. Two a.m. in Michigan. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cute. I know it is getting late. This has been fun, you guys. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm gonna try to post more of the more clips from the fan meet because I took a lot of videos. I just need to organize and chop them down into more like shorter videos and post it later today or maybe even tomorrow. Oh, you got it. Yeah, we'll let you know as soon as I hear from any fan meet that's coming to the United States, anywhere in the United States, even if it's in Hawaii. I love Hawaii. I would definitely fly there. Yeah, we'll let you know, and if and vice versa. If you guys know or hear of any fan meet that's coming up, let me know so I can try to at least post it on our community page so everybody can be updated and possibly even meet up there. Good night, Lynn. Oh, good morning. Have a good morning. Marie, I don't. Well, I have an idea. Here's the thing with my Patreon. In order to like post on Patreon, you can't just post a video directly to Patreon from your computer. Like you, Patreon requires for you to have like a link, and so in order for me to have a link, I have to I film a video, I edit it, and I save it to my like memory card, right? So I save my finished product, finished video reaction. From there, I have to upload it to Vimeo, which takes like hours to upload. It's freaking crazy. I don't know why it takes so long to upload like a 1 hour long reaction video. So not so let me take it back. So I do my reaction video, right? To let's say an hour long episode. I do my reaction. It usually takes me about like 2 hours to finish one reaction because of the preparation, um, excuse me, the preparation for the reaction and my speech, and then there's pause and then there's pauses too in between, like, and then after I react to the video, I start writing my commentary, which takes anywhere between 30 minutes to sometimes, especially with Kin Porsche, it took like at least 2 to 3 hours to finish one to finish writing commentary section. Luckily, recently I haven't spent that much time writing commentary, so it hasn't taken me that long. But it still takes me hours to just get the footage and my writing my. So after I write my commentary, then I film myself like talking about what I wrote, and yeah. Anyway, and then I edit those, which takes pretty much the entire day because I can't sit and edit one because I work. I work. I'm poor. Anyway, so after I edit it, which takes hours, and then I upload it to my computer. From my computer, I upload it to Vimeo, which takes hours too. That's what I don't understand. Why it takes like at least 2 to 3 hours to upload 1 hour long reaction videos. From Vimeo, then I can get the link from there. And then I just copy and paste the link from Vimeo and then I put it on Patreon, which takes like 2 seconds. So my idea is to at least post every Wednesday on Patreon. And then over the weekend, during weekends, I can post something on YouTube. But with my vacation in Hawaii and the fan meet recently, that kind of threw me off. So I think moving forward, my plan is to schedule uploads on Wednesdays on Patreon, and then Saturday or Sunday or even Friday evening on YouTube. That's kind of where I was going for. Let me know if that works for you. I don't want to promise anything that I can continue to be consistent with that because of my schedule. So that's just a sad part about my schedule, is that it's hard for me to commit because I have two jobs. But yeah, so every oh sorry, Vimeo. Okay, so when I upload my videos from my computer to Vimeo, Vimeo only allows me to upload 20 gigabytes per week, which translates to roughly about two 1 hour long reaction videos. And you guys know most of my reaction videos, especially for GMM TV, um, are about that long. So if I reacted to like two shows, Vimeo pretty much just allows me to upload two videos per week, which translate to two Patreon videos per week. Because it's very expensive. If I opted for unlimited gigabyte memory, whatever, it's like $75 per month. That's a lot of money. So maybe once I get more money, I can opt for that. But right now, I'm like on the tier right before the unlimited one. So I'm paying like maybe like $50 a month, I think. But yeah. So every Wednesday, I try to at least Wednesday I try to upload on Patreon, and then on over the weekend, I try to upload something on YouTube as well. So, but right now, unknown is not YouTube is not letting me upload unknown on YouTube. I don't know. And I don't want to continue pushing it. For those of you who know, you know. So when Miss YouTube says no, I just say, okay, you win. So there's proof. I don't know if you guys can see it. I tried it. Oh, wait. Sorry. I tried it. Oh my gosh. But the top one has like a block copyright. That means I'm not allowed to post it. So I didn't. So I couldn't. It's there, but I couldn't. It wouldn't let me. So just FYI. Oh my god, it's almost 2 in New York City. Yeah, I love Hawaii. Even if it's in Hawaii, I will, John, I love Hawaii. I've been there 3 times within the past 15 months. I'd go back again in a heartbeat. That is the plan, Marie. Like every Wednesday, I'm hoping that I just posted Cherry Magic episode 4 recently, and the next one I'm gonna be planning on uploading is I Feel You Linger. I'm in the middle of updating or editing episode 4, but I really see my schedule is so anyway. But that's kind of the idea. That's the kind of schedule I'm going for. And then for those of you who are not aware, again, Miss YouTube wouldn't let me upload I Feel You Linger. So I'm what it only lets me upload is my commentary section. That's why for those of you who have seen it, you notice that I'm only able to upload um, my commentary section on YouTube of I Feel You Linger. That's because that's the only thing that YouTube allows me to upload, sadly. Otherwise, if I try to upload the entire reaction, it gets blocked. So right now, also heads up, you're gonna start seeing me uploading a reaction video to an episode, and then on a separate video is the commentary. That's because if I upload both together in one video, it gets blocked. So at least if I upload if I separate them, maybe the reaction portion gets blocked, maybe not, but the commentary will never get blocked. So because I'm not actively reacting to a screen, I think that's how it works. So just heads up, you will start seeing me uploading, like, let's say a episode of 1D good day, what 1D good day, you'll probably see me upload my portion of the reaction video with the cat sticker, obviously, and then on another video you'll see me doing the reaction portion on a separate video. But I'll try to stick that on the back on the end of the actual reaction, so you guys won't have to keep looking for it. But it's just the way they view me, so I have to work around that. Otherwise, they'll block the entire thing. So yeah, it's very. I honestly, I Marie, like I tried so many times, and um, when I uploaded that episode 1 on Patreon, I had done that like maybe like a week ago prior to that. And I had been trying and trying to upload it on here. It just wouldn't let me. So I figured, I don't want to keep pushing, because if they don't want me to upload it, I'm just not gonna do it. If I have to, and trust me, I've cut it down to 18 minutes. Okay, from however long it was, including my commentary, I cut it down to about 18 minutes, and still got a no. So it's just not. It's just they just won't let me. So it's fine. I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody know if any of the directors are doing stand-in? Um, oh, I'm curious. Who else do you guys watch doing reaction videos? Because I love watching reaction videos. I think my favorite is oh god, Tita's react. Tita Josie. She's my favorite. I love her. Him. And during COVID, honestly, like um Revel was like my favorite. He was so funny. Like his editing is like, I wish I could do that, but I'm not very sophisticated enough. So I could never do what he did, but I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that. He was so entertaining to watch. Oh, After Hours is good too. Who's that one? One of my friends here on YouTube, we started our YouTube journey together. Um Unfortunately, my friend passed like about a couple of years ago, but I always enjoyed his reaction because he was so eloquent and very good at he's very good at his reviews. I've always looked up to him. I don't know if you guys remember Lazy Leo, very small YouTuber and reactor like myself. But I've always like we've always like bounced idea. Like I should have. We kind of talked about like collaborating, but I'm like so shy to collaborate with other people because like I'm such a tiny little creator here on YouTube that like I'm like, oh well, I'm not worthy. But um Matthew was the one who I really looked up to, and we almost wanted to like, we're at the very early stages of like collaborating, and like that's way back then. Um but yeah, I don't know, I just remembered him. Yeah, anyway. Topher is funny. I like when he reacts with his mom, right? With his wait, no, that's not him. No, I'm thinking of somebody else. Topher's good too. Topher's good too. Um, God, who else is there? I know I always love Tita Josie. I think Tita Josie is my favorite. She's so just she just speaks her mind, and like I love it. I just love her entire aura. BL Bros, I don't know them. That 2021, yeah, I was still a baby, so I wasn't even watching other. I was more focused on like doing a good job at reacting, that I didn't really pay attention much on like whatever when everyone else is doing. I like is it her name is Lydia? She's a pretty big content creator, a reactor. I like her. I like her aesthetics. Femmes react. Oh, I like them too. Oh, they are very like honest. Oh, they're honest. Like I would be so afraid to be criticized by them. They're really good. Like I think if you want like an honest truth reaction, go to Femmes React because they really tell it like it is. And I can't take the truth. Like I would get hurt. But no, I appreciate and I like them because I think Topher started um doing reaction videos with them. I've always enjoyed their reactions, especially when they do like a year end like recap. Like I watched their year end recap because it's so like they ask each other like, oh, what was your favorite? What was like the scene that stood out to you the most, or something like that towards the end. So I like their year end recap. I'm always like watching. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I wish I could do that. Or I could participate in that, but I just don't watch enough VL series in a year that I don't feel qualified, but I've always enjoyed watching them because you could tell that collectively, like they've seen so many. And oh, I saw a comment. I watch a lot of Synergic. Yes, I like him. He also, yeah, he's always, well, not always, but I see a lot of videos of him with Fems React, doing like their year end recap. So I've always enjoyed watching them. Yeah, Lynn's. Lynn Lex? I don't know. Who else did I used to watch? I know Rebel, yeah. Yeah, Rebel was wild. His editing was freaking wild. I wish I could do that, but I would probably annoy a lot of people. But to me, he was just funny. Maybe because I can't do what he does, or I don't know if he's still active. I haven't seen a whole lot of him recently, but I just love like this. I know it takes a lot of effort to do all of that, and it's very niche. His shtick was very niche. Um, I enjoy it. I know it's not for everyone, and I totally understand. But I just found him like super freaking funny. Yeah. What do you think changed Marie? I've always thought like he was so eloquent. I think that's what stood out to me. He was
Really?
very eloquent. Has it changed? I haven't seen a recent video of him. Yeah, Lydia is After Hours. Yes, I love Lydia. Lydia is very versatile. She's not just BL. Like she watches like all other things, and then she does like um what do you call that? Like dance tutorials. Like I love it. I love it. She just knows it all. Like she can sing, she can dance. She her aesthetics is just so pretty. Like I would totally. I wish I could do what she can do. I always watch. I enjoy watching her. Okay, so two people that I really that are very influential on my channel are saying about similar thing about a specific creator. What's changed? I haven't seen a video of him recently, so I don't know. But I'm interested to know what Marie and John have to say about that. Please, like, what's actually? You know what? Let me take a look. Let me see. What's the most recent video? 8 days ago. Was that 8 days ago? Okay, I can't relate to that because I don't know them. Um, it's okay not to be okay. That was I saw that, but he saw that. So he watched a K drama. What's changed? I guess I don't know him enough, or I don't follow him enough to know to notice the change. But from the videos I've seen him in, which is mostly with Femmes React on their year-end recaps, I thought he was very like clever and entertaining. So what's changed? I don't know. Let's go to his commentary.
Hard science, STEM kind of person, black and white. Whereas my field is very gray, and I think of actions in that way. And so I've always said that I am not particularly interested in single moments of bad behavior necessarily. What concerns me is patterns. It depends on the severity, obviously. But if it's just like little things here and there, or little thing, yeah, if it's just little things here and there, I'm like, is it really? It might annoy me or something, but I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna bring it up every single.
I guess I'll have to watch the entire reaction to know the context, but honestly, I don't know what's changed. I don't know. I guess I don't follow him enough to know the transition. But what do you guys think? Oh my gosh. Imagine Marie. Oh my lord. I would I would call you first. Marie, I just got booked for no. No. I enjoy I would love that. I would probably be the worst like MC for anything. But just yeah. They're not gonna call me. But wishful thinking, but thank you. That's very kind of you to say that. But I don't know. And Lydia is way much more prominent. She has far more reach than I could ever have here on YouTube. So although I would love that, but it's realistically that I don't think that's gonna happen. But it is possible. It's nothing is impossible. But that's kind of you. Thank you so much. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That his channel grew. That's willing to. Okay. Is that what happened? I never know what it feels like because I've never hit that big. So I hope that this is why I like this kind of intimate setting because I get to talk to you guys and individually and answer and interact with you guys through here. I feel like if I was a much bigger creator, it's gonna be like, oh my god, it's like I probably won't even have time to like go through each question or comment and whatnot. So I guess it's a double-edged sword. You know, if you make it big, obviously, you know, it comes with, you know, probably I would assume more money in your pocket because of the ad revenue and whatnot. But then again, you kind of lose touch with the people that helped you build this foundation, you know? So I don't know. I don't know if I want to be there, you know, but who knows? Which one was it? Hold on, let me get a refill. I'm off tomorrow anyway, so I can do this.
Wow.
Can you not judge me?
Wow. You already have it there next to you. Just put it in your mouth. Do it. Do it. Drop it in your mouth.
No. I actually watched and reacted to Gaya sa Pelikula. But I was a very, very early, it was during very, I can't speak properly. I can't even construct proper English, but uh very early into my YouTube journey. So I haven't edited nor obviously posted my Gaya sa Pelikula um reaction because I don't think it was good. So good. I'm gonna have to check them out. BL Bros. BL Bros. What happened to them? I don't think I've seen them before. Gaya sa Pelikula. That was such a good series, by the way. Gaya sa Pelikula. Pelikula. Yeah, that was a really good series. What I didn't see though, Filipino BL wise was Game Boy. Did anybody see Game Boy? Twitch. Oh, I don't have a Twitch. I thought about it, but I'm like, that's too complicated. I'm tiny. Nobody's ever going to. Oh, that's too bad, Marie. I wonder if, you know, n- becoming much more prominent and having more reach and a bigger audience changes you. I would never know what it feels like because I'm not there, but from what I've known, from what I've seen of him, like I've always thought he was very eloquent, very relatable, and yeah. So I haven't seen a recent video of him, or nor have I seen any of his Twitch. So I don't know, but I mean, if you guys are both telling me that, then I believe it. Which is you know kind of a bummer. no. Oh, that's not good. I don't know. I don't know what. I've never seen a single Twitch of anybody, so I don't know. I didn't know you could mute people. I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't know you could mute people. Third time's a charm. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea you could do that, but that's very disappointing. As somebody who took the time to like watch your content and obviously trust you enough to hit that subscribe button, and then that happens. Yeah, that's I can't even imagine how disappointing that feels. Yeah, but I always thought he was so insightful. But then again, like I never really subscribed to anybody's Twitch or follow them enough, because I'm so busy like trying to keep up with my episodes that I didn't even notice that there was a change that took place in their personality or whatnot. No, I have not. Okay. What's my rebuttal to that? How did I miss that? Um, to be honest, when Game Boy first came out, my hair is like super messy. I thought it was kind of. I didn't watch any of this episode, like not even like 5 seconds of any of it. But I don't know, like I just felt like it was during COVID, right? Like it was like virtually they're meeting, I think, online or whatever. Um, should I react to that? Sorry, like on top of everything else already. So I'm like super behind. I don't know what was my reasoning for that. Um, why didn't I react to it? I think it was too overhyped, and like I was doing other things around that time. Like I was reacting to the other series, so I didn't watch it. And I thought they were like too young, I guess. Like I couldn't relate. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But I know that at least at the very least, I was too busy to react to it. Yeah, despite the lockdown. Yeah. I What I did end up watching was Gaya sa Pelikula and O Mando, which it's also a Filipino BL, much smaller than obviously um, Game Boy, but it also starred Kokoy de Santos or de los Santos. Forget his last name, but one of the actors in Game Boy, the guy with curly hair. But yeah, Omando I watched, but not Game Boy. But a year after it ended, like I started seeing more people saying like, "Oh, it's one of the best Filipino BLs next to um, Gaya sa Pelikula." But at the time, I'm like, "Oh, maybe it's too late to watch it," so I just kind of stopped even trying to watch it. But I heard it's good. I just might. Side note: the guy that I don't know his character in Gaya sa Pelikula, but the guy with poofier hair, Kokoy, his name in the Philippines. He's gotten so much more popular now than the other guy. I don't know his name, Elias, whatever his name is. I can't remember the actor's name, but Kokoy is like a superstar now in the Philippines. It's so crazy. Oh yeah, I heard it was the second one, but I wasn't gonna watch it anyway because I didn't see the first one. the second season. I didn't. But I might. Well, see. I can't. I can't commit because right now I have. Um. Well, what else did I watch? There's another BL, Filipina BL that I watched that wasn't very good, by the way. And I think they came out with like a sequel or whatever, and I never even bothered to watch it. Oh God, what is it called? My Day. I watched it during like the COVID era too. Um, it wasn't. It wasn't good. I didn't like it. But I really enjoy. I enjoy the first episodes of One Day, Good Day, and Unknown. So I intend to complete those. Um, Actually, somebody asked me about recently on YouTube about my, and I need to stop. This is a bad habit that I have that I need to like kind of stop doing. Starting a series and not finishing it and posting it on YouTube because it's kind of inconsiderate and kind of rude for those who continue to follow it. I got a question which I still have to respond to regarding my reaction to Between Us. And this person was like, is it only up to episode 4? Because I can't find the next one. I'm like, "Ugh, sorry to break it to you, my friend, but I think that's as far as I could go. My day, right, Marie? Like I wasn't. I'm not crazy. It was a mess, right? Like my day was a mess. Thank you, thank you. I did like that one of the songs towards the end, like the credit song. I like that song, but it was weird. It was messy. Like it was just like the production. I'm sure they were very limited with, they don't have as much resources as let's say like GMMTV and whatnot. But I mean, guys, the película didn't look like it was very expensive to make, and they still made it work. You know, so my day just was weird, and I really like the actors, like outside of you know um, that series, but I just didn't feel like the connection was there. Okay, sorry, there's another ad. It's telling me there's another ad. Sorry. That is so true. My school president was a very enjoyable series. So, yeah, Game Boy is definitely back on my list. Yeah, totally, totally, totally a step down, way, way down, because My Day was released, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, after Game Boy and Gaia were released. So the fact that, I mean, granted, it was done by, I'm sure, different companies, but I don't know. And then they did like either a spin-off or a sequel to My Day. I think I don't know how that went, but I never bothered watching it because My Day was, I actually finished My Day and I did like a reaction video, I think, of it. But then obviously that went with, if you know, you know. So I don't have those anymore. But no, I don't remember enjoying the entire series of My Day. But yeah, Game Boy, I just might, is it on YouTube? At least that one I don't have to keep reading because I understand Tagalog. Was it on? Oh, it is. Wait, hold on. Is it 4 years ago? Wait, were there really just that only like 10 minute? The first episode was only 10 minutes long. Second episode is 19 minutes. Seriously? No, that they can't be that short. Are you serious? Hold on. Are they really that short? He's such a good actor. Profe de Santos. Are they really that short? Like less than 20 minutes each episode? If that's doable. Wish you could say who else is here. Ben Jim. Yeah, I haven't heard a lot of people talking about that, but I heard it's good though. I seen like clips, I think, of it, right? Ben and Jim. I heard I've seen like clips of episode 17, that beach scene where they're talking and people are very upset. I saw that part. Oh, I love that. 10 minutes to 25 minutes. That's so doable. Is Are they letting, well, I guess that doesn't matter because if they let other reactors post the reaction, that doesn't necessarily mean that I get to post it too on YouTube because I'm special. There's a second season to that shit. I'm so unaware of that. I didn't know there was a second season. But I saw a lot of people posting or reacting to episode 17 of Ben Jim, when I don't know what the context was, but that beach scene at night. I don't know what's going on there, but a lot of people, it got a lot of reaction from people. Is that a spin-off to a series? Season, oh, that's from season 2. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I kept see excuse me. That's the one I kept seeing on my feed, and people are very upset with one of the characters from that scene. Yeah, I didn't really understand it, but that's the one I kept seeing. So that's season 2. Actually, I thought about it sometime in the past, but I know I said that my very first BL series was um Together the series, but actually looking back, the very first BL series I watched without even realizing that it was called BL was a Filipino series called, I want to say, Eating Out. And I didn't know about the term BL at the time. Eating, is it Eating Out? No. What is it called? Not Eating Out. Is it Eating Out? That sounds inappropriate, but it's not Eating Out. What is it called? TJ is it is very, he is very, very, very. That's not. I know that's not it. It's not that. I think. Yeah. No, not eating out. Eating out is a very different type of. I just see that on YouTube. That's not it. Okay. What is it called? I follow one of the actors on Instagram. What is it called? Chilling out, eating out. What is it called? Ah, boss just posted photos, and I'm obsessed. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. Hold on. I'm having a moment. What is it called? B Pinoy BL series. Okay. Pinoy BL series. Circa 2018, 2017. No. What is his name? It's a Filipino BL series, very short episodes on YouTube. I forgot what it's called. Chill out? Hanging out. Hanging out. It is hanging out. See, I was close. It's called Hanging Out on YouTube, not eating out. I was close. I didn't know the term BL at the time yet, but I just stumbled upon it on YouTube and I saw like a clip of it. I'm like, "Oh, this is interesting." Very like indie type. It's nothing too flashy. It's just everything's just very relatable. Each episode is like 12, 15-minute long. Um, yeah. I really liked it, but I don't know. I don't necessarily have the best taste, so you guys may not necessarily like it. Boys Lockdown. Is that with God, what is that actor's name? I forgot his name. Who else is in here? Oh, this also came hence the name Boys Lockdown during COVID, right? Wow, everything is so like short. Wow, the mask. Remember we all had to wear masks? I know what happened. Boys Lockdown, are they also that short? Oh Lord, 10-minute, 11, 9, 17-minute long. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Guys, sa pelikula. Well, I already have that, but I think I still have my reactions here, but I just can't. Um, I just haven't um edited them.
I'm not sure what you're trying to edit.
I'm not talking to you, friend. Is Gaia still here? No, not there. Gaia, right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I'm missing the first episode was, but I still have episode 2. Oh, no reactions though. Sorry guys. Just the videos. Yeah, okay. Maybe not. Okay, Gaia is out of the question. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of BL series during the lockdown era. Yeah, I didn't get too much into a lot of those because I was so consumed by Together the series and Still Together and I Told Sunset About You. during that time, so I didn't really have enough time. The boy foretold, never heard. Ads coming up, I'm being told. Sorry, guys. God, these ads are so annoying. I'm so sorry. Oh, good. Oh, maybe Marie, you have the YouTube Studio. Do you have that? Because I don't get ads either. That is so true. Honestly, like I really enjoyed, honestly speaking, I know a lot of people don't agree with me, but Still Together to me is not because critically, but to me is the BL series. And like it's untouchable. And that is because it's what introduced me to this to you. Um, I would not have showed any interest if I didn't, because there was this fan made video of Bright. And when I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, this boy is adorable. So I'm like, what is this? And then this was during like the very early stages of COVID, even I think even before COVID. And then I'm like, okay, like I don't know anything. I didn't know about BL until I thought it was attractive, and then I just kind of left it at that. And then COVID happened, and there's nothing else to watch. I got on YouTube, and somehow the same video popped up. I'm like, what is this? And that's kind of how I started looking it up on YouTube, and I realized it was an ongoing Thai drama, and I watched it, and I started to react to it, and that's kind of the beginning of everything. So, yeah, Together the series was the one for me. I was definitely one of the audience. Yeah, yeah, totally. And that was the beginning for me. And then when I actually Together the series sent me to the ER. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, and I think I have, but it sent me to the ER because that was a time when around May is when I discovered it, and when I discovered it, like I think a week or two prior to that, they're about to air the finale, and I was like rushing to catch up on my reaction videos. So I wasn't sleeping because at night I would be reacting, editing, wake up early in the morning, do the same thing, and then go to work because I work at the hospital, and that was during COVID. So very stressful at work, and I would come home and do the same thing, edit, post, then react, edit. So like I wasn't getting a lot of sleep, and I guess my body just couldn't handle it. Like after maybe like 5 days of doing that straight, like I was having like shortness of breath, and I just felt very sick. So I ended up going to the ER. So I credit Together the series for that. But I have no regrets because I survived. But yeah. But I understand. I totally get it. Why people, a lot of people don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good, but I think it's the sentimental value and just the fact that it introduced me to this whole world is why I regard it as my favorite BL series of all time, where I could always rewatch it. Certain scenes from the series on days that I'm like not doing anything or just I'm just bored. I am not. I told you guys I'm off tomorrow. So whatever, just if you feel like you gotta go, have a good night. Um, but I'm just here because I'm off tomorrow. Or have a good morning. It was. It really was. What was yours, John? Your first BL. Wait, we're talking about BLs, right, Marie? Our first. Because they were talking about first. That's a whole different conversation we can have. I think you guys already mentioned it to me before, but what was your first, John? BL. And you too, Miss Marie. You guys already know mine. BL. Together. Wait a minute. Wait, seriously? Oh, Death Trap. Okay, no. Didn't see. Sorry. I guess mine would be Hanging Out. Hanging Out is my first BL series. But BL to me at the time was unheard of, so I didn't even know it was called BL. Drum roll. High School Musical. Just kidding. What was mine? The uh the very first move like queer movie, like full blown queer movie, meaning like obviously two heterosexual couple engaging in intimate scenes. The very first movie I saw that is primarily based on that was Brokeback Mountain in 2006. And I remember at the time I would buy no, because I work at a movie theater. I'm a chain of movie theater at the time. Um, so we could watch movies for free, and I would always watch Brokeback Mountain by myself. 2006, I was what, 18? Yeah, I was about 18, and I would watch it in theater by myself because I was too embarrassed to watch it with other people. And at the time I wasn't out yet, so I would like sneak into one of our partner obviously I would like present my ID and tell them, hey, I'm here for the movie and I have a free ticket, but I would never like announce it to my friends and say, hey, do you guys want to come watch Brokeback Mountain with me? Because I would never do that. But that was the very first like fully LGBT gay movie I saw on the silver screen. You saw the clip? Okay, that one. Okay, yeah, good. That's yep. That was the clip. Um, yeah, it was a beautiful and sad movie. Beautiful, in terms of obviously the setting and the good times that they had together, not just that tent scene, but just being able to see, just being able to feel free expressing your affection to somebody that you're attracted to. Shot. Done. Cheers. Um, cheers, guys. I just had just been given a shot. Um, where was I? um, yeah, it was a beautiful but very sad movie at the same time, and the musical score was unmatched. Anne Hathaway, that was the first time I had seen, and I was not prepared for her, you know, chest area. I was not prepared. I'm like, Princess Diary, why? But yeah, it was that scene. That was probably one of the most traumatic scenes for me is seeing Anne Hathaway, my Princess Diary, showing more than I would have liked. But it is what it is. But yeah, it was a beautiful movie. I actually, when that movie came out, I was working at the movie theater at the time during the holidays, I think. And I used to live in Santa Barbara, California, which is like the central coast of California. And they were having their Santa Barbara International Film Festival at the time. And Heath Ledger and Michelle Williams, who were both at the time they were married, or they were a couple. Also, they starred in the movie. They showed up to the premiere, and I remembered going to the premiere with my disposable camera and took a lot of photos of Heath Ledger and Michelle Williams. So, and oddly enough, Petey Pablo was there. This rapper, probably I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but he was there too. But yeah, I saw Heath Ledger and Michelle Williams there. Now that Heath has passed, like those photos, I don't know if I've kept them somewhere, but like they're so precious to me now because I took photos in my using my disposable camera and developed those photos um, at Longs, or I guess now they're called CVS, at least from where I got the photos from. Yeah. Anyway, Korean BL. The only Korean BL I've seen, I think, is Semantic Error, which is very, very good. Right now, I'm working on my Taiwanese Unknown. I'm gonna watch at least two tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get a better idea. I'm maybe not because it's still too soon into the series. But how do you how do you change from looking at somebody as your brother to you know there? So I don't know. I'm like super interested in how that switch happened. So I'm very excited. Episode one was amazing. Um, I love that this is unknown. I love that they spent the entire episode just kind of showing us their backstory, of how they came to be in terms of how they got to where they are, which sadly isn't a pretty picture. They're all abandoned, and this essentially Chado. I can never pronounce their names. I'll do my best to be better at it, but um the main guy, the older brother, like he had to fend for himself. Not only that, but he had to take care of his sister and then take in this new kid that he felt bad for, but he didn't really want him to follow him. But then he ended up following him and adopting him into his family. So I'm very interested in how the little brother switched from looking at him as a brother to a lover. I think I've only seen episode one, so no spoilers, please. Okay, that's good to know, John. Okay, good. Very good. Okay. They are stepbrothers, so that helps a lot. But it's just so brilliant how they introduced the episode, the first episode. You know, he's confessing his love to his brother, and then he like punches, he tries to kiss him, and then he punches him, and then they go back to how it all came to be. I'm like, wait a minute, I need more. So, ooh, light on me. Top 10 for Marie. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I don't have anything that's new on my favorite list. Hold on, like my brain is like loading. Okay, hold on. Stepbrother isn't the same as adopted. Okay, you are correct. Yeah. Yes, you are correct. See, I blame this. That is so true. Can I invite people here? I'm just gonna start inviting people. No, I can add or remove people from here. Okay, we don't want to do that. Okay, maybe I know I've been talking about this for the longest time, but because we're such an intimate um group, I think it's best if we had like a Zoom meeting Zoom discussion instead, right? What do you guys think? Do you guys have Zoom, right? Like next time. I think that's much more productive as suppose and less tiring for you guys because I know typing isn't the best way to communicate sometimes. Light on me. Do they have a light on me trailer? Is that Korean? Oh, it's on WeTV. I have that. No, I don't. They don't have it here. Huh? Where is Light on Me? Where can I watch that? 2020. Oh, it came out like 3 years ago. Oh, Vicky, I have that. See, I have so many subscriptions. Thanks to BL. Yeah, I see that. Ooh. Light on Me. Free episodes. Excuse. Oh, only. Oh, hold on. Oh, they are free on Viki, and they're not very. They're like 30 minutes long or less. Light on Me.
모르겠다.
Wait, hold on.
라니 되어보자. 아직도 모르겠다. 그때 내가 무슨 생각이었는지, 왜 하루아침에 다른 사람이 되어보자 결심했는지.
쟤는 조금 유별나. 요즘 말로 뭐 자발적 아싸? 뭐 그런 건데.
Wait, hold on.
애들 사이에서
There's Korean subtitles too. Oh, there. Let's start over. I can't read Korean. It's like over the English
아직도
subtitle.
모르겠다. 그때 내가 무슨 생각이었는지, 왜 하루아침에 다른 사람이 결심했는지.
쟤는 조금 유별나. 요즘 말로 뭐 자발적 아싸? 뭐 그런 건데 애들 사이에서 유명하다.
가자. 난 친구 같은 거 필요 없는데.
2학년 1반 우태경 맞지?
별로 친해지고 싶지 않은데요.
네가 그니까 친구가 없는 거야.
친구
He's cute.
도와주세요.
그럼 태경아, 학생회 들어올래?
학생회요?
3학년 종교회장 신다움. 우태경, 잘 지내보자. 2학년 봉사부장 남궁시우. 넌 걱정할 필요가 없지. 내가 있잖아. 2학년 학생 부회장 노신우라고.
친해질 수 있을까? 난 반대야. 싫어. 인생이란 게 그래. 쉬운 게 하나도 없어.
학생회가 무슨 시장통도 아니고 그런 식으로 개나 소나 다 들어오면 그게 학생회야?
개나 소나?
왜 뭐가 잘하는데?
The thing about Korean BLs, I feel like they speak so quick that like I have to be like super quick with my reading, which can be a struggle sometimes because it like the lines literally stay there for like a minute and a half, a second and a half, and then it goes away. I'm like, wait, I wasn't done reading.
계속 이상하게 나왔죠. 인생이란 게 그래. 쉬운 게 하나도 없어.
학생회가 무슨 시장통도 아니고 그런 식으로 개나 소나 다 들어오면 그게 학생회야?
개나 소나?
왜 뭐가 잘하는데?
답이 계속 이상하게 나와.
이거 식을 육지로 만들면 안 되고
계속 알아가고 싶고 또 그게 재밌고
왜 그렇게 잘해줘? 그 진짜 학생회 보험도 아니잖아.
이런 게 친구나.
태경 좋아해? 나한텐 거짓말 하지 마.
그런 거 아니야?
무슨 일이 있었지?
우리는
Oh my-
친구다. 그것만으로 충분하다고 생각했는데
어딜 갈라 그래? 우태경!
서툰 마음은 걷잡을 수 없이 커져간다. 저는 세빛남고 학생회 신입부원
하나 둘 셋.
오태경입니다.
He is beautiful. That is very pretty. Okay, I see it. I get it. No, I get it. Yeah, the trailer itself is like it makes me want to watch the entire series. Tempting. Marie, come pick me up. Let's go. The love triangle. Okay, that's the one I want to see. I was watching the trailer. Sorry, I should have said that. So I was watching the trailer. I know that the episodes are very short, which is what I like. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I like the trailer. I like what I see. First impression, I like it. Love Triangle. I don't think I've seen that. Like I fully realized Love Triangle in any of the BL series that I can think of. So if you say that they do it well, then I'm all for it. All right, everybody. I really thank you for being here. It is 5 minutes prior to being midnight here in Los Angeles. I am so thankful that you're still here, Marie, Brian. Who else is here? John obviously is here. I can't tell who's it for. But anyway, Marie and John and me and oh, somebody else joined. Yeah, I was watching the trailer. I loved it. Loved it. Actually, I've only seen one Korean series. I didn't react to it, and that was Semantic Error. I loved it. Oh, it's always nice to see other BL series outside from GMM TV or Thai. Although they do produce some of the best, but it's nice to have a little change. Especially the Taiwanese BL series, they just know how to do it. But anyway, I thank you all for being here, for staying here. Marie, thank you for staying up. I know you woke up at 5 a.m. and you are still here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much, John. My neighbor. Thank you so much for being here. And I can't tell who else is here. I know there's more people here, but it won't let you. When I click on it, it doesn't tell me who else is here. So, for everyone else who's joined us, Nicole, Jade Lynn, Jaden Lynn, God, who else is here? You know who you are. Thank you for being here. We're just about to end this live stream. I am going to bed very, very soon. But tomorrow when I wake up, I'll do my best to start at least post my reaction to my love mix, my love mix up on YouTube, and then trailer reaction, and then some other things I gotta do. But anyway, thank you, John Marie. As always, you guys know how much you guys both influence me, and I really appreciate both of you guys' input. One of the reasons why I started reacting to Unknown was because of Marie. She spoke so highly of it, and one of the main reasons why I started reacting to One Day Good Day was because of both of you, because you both said that it was funny. I didn't realize how funny it was going to be, but it was funny for me because I could relate to the type of humor that they use. So thank you both of you, John and Marie. As always, you guys are like my biggest supporters here on YouTube. So thank you very much. I hope you guys realize how much I appreciate both of you. And I know we joke around a lot, but I mean it. Like, I really thank both of you for always being there and always being so honest with me, good or bad. You guys kept it. You guys both keep it real with me, and I take both of your comments, um, compliments, and criticism very seriously. So I just know how much you both have influenced me and guided me throughout my YouTube journey. So keep me grounded. I appreciate it. Thank you both. Thank you everyone who's joined us tonight. That is it for us today. Thank you so much. I am 1 minute from midnight. Thank you. Have a good evening. Have a good morning. I will see you on the next live. And let me know if Zoom would be more fitting because we are a very intimate group. Maybe that's a bit more interactive. Let me know if that will work for you. I actually do a poll on our community page to see how many of you guys are in favor of Zoom rather than just like a live live stream like this, because live stream would be like me talking and you guys are just typing and me reading your messages and reacting to or responding to them, as opposed to like a Zoom meetup where we could see each other real time, and as opposed to just typing, we actually could just speak with each other via on screen. So let me know if that works better. I know I've been talking about that for like a year now, but um, let me know if that works. He doesn't mind Zoom. Perfect. Okay, excellent. Okay, guys. I will be sending out a poll on our community page, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your time. Um, I love you guys all. Have a good evening. Have a good morning. See you later.